Hello everyone, welcome to another video. In this one we're going to be showing you how to play the classic game Shadow Warrior with the Raze source port and upscale pack. If you played that game in the past, you're familiar with it. It is an older game. I believe it came out in '97, and it was running on the build engine. So running it with this will let you use the upscale technology on it, make the game look a lot better and run a lot smoother with the Raze source port. And let's go ahead and open up your browsers if you're interested in giving that a shot. We're going to head over to the Raze website. The link will be in the description of the YouTube page. So we'll go ahead and you're going to click on Windows 64-bit. It does appear that that's not available for 32-bit. So we'll just go ahead and download Windows 64, and hopefully you have that 64-bit system so you can go ahead and give this a try. So download that, put that in your downloads folder. Do the same with the second link that's on there. This is the Shadow Warrior Upscale Pack version 1.1. Click on the download button here, get that downloaded to your folder. Once you have both of those files in your folder, you're simply just going to extract that to any folder of your choice on your system. So you're going to have something like this. Now the extra files that you see on there, those are the Microsoft program group files that come with the full version of the game. So depending on the game that you have, you may have just the Shadow Warrior one. You may also have the other two that were expansion packs that were included, I believe, with the second release of the repack classic, and you may have the other two. If you just have, just the first one, it'll work fine. You just won't have the other two. If you don't have them, you want to get them, it is available on GOG. Once you have that and you've gone inside your folder, you're going to have that. So put the Microsoft program group files in there. You're going to right click on Raze and extract to here, so it leaves it inside that folder. You're going to see all these settings on here. The upscale pack, you do not need to extract that, leave that as is. So once you're done, it's going to look like this for you. Once you're done, depending on your installation, you may have to go ahead and launch the Raze at least one time to create that config file. Once that config file is created, it may or may not put it in the same folder for you. In my install, it put it in the My Documents folder. So I did the edit to the file in there. So what you're going to do when you go to the file, you're basically going to go inside the folder that has the configuration settings. It's going to look like this. You're going to right click, and I'm going to show you what I did on here. Now this is easier than having take the zip file and drag it into the executable to get it to load. This one is basically what they call a permanent install. It'll launch it once you launch it through the the option inside the Raze source port. So all you're going to do is we're going to cut and paste these lines into here. So this little section you see here, I put that in the description. You can just cut and paste it right into that file. So once you have that pasted into the file, you should be good to go. So what I'm going to go ahead now is go ahead and launch the game. And then once you make that setting, just go ahead, file save, and just save those changes to that file. Then you're going to navigate back to where your game is. Now what I'm going to do is go to my folder where I have my install in there. So we'll just maneuver that here real quick. So once you launch it, you're going to be greeted with this, and you will not have to drag and drop the upscale pack into the executable, because we've done it with the the changes in the config settings. So you can go ahead and choose OpenGL Vulkan. I like to pick Vulkan, full screen option. You can also turn these on. I leave them off, but let's go ahead and launch that. If you've used the GZ Doom launcher before, this is going to be very similar, because I believe it's a fork of that engine. So you can basically go in here, go to your options. If you've used it before, it's going to look super similar to you. So you can go ahead and change your options here as far as, the display options, the video mode. Pretty self-explanatory. Whenever you make changes, make sure you go ahead and click on the apply changes so they do take effect. I'm going to go ahead and launch this here real quick. If you've played the game before, the way it came out, you're going to notice the difference right away. So we'll go ahead and launch that real quick just to give that a quick look.
Zilla sends his regards, Lo Wang. You know this, Lo Wang. You Hopperman you used to be. I love the Shuriken.
So as you can see, the details of the characters are way better, and so are the the details everywhere in the game. So that is it for this one. If you haven't, go ahead, never tried that game at all. Like I said, it is available really cheap on GOG. If you already own the game, you can go ahead and try it this way, and take the benefits of the Raze source port. So we're done and set with this one. So hopefully you guys can make use of this. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button for me, and we'll see you guys on the next video.